Hey, what up, people? It's Kuqui here, and today I'm gonna talk to you guys about my movie review for viceVersa, the movie. viceVersa is a film that was made in 1988, so it's an old film. It's a film I came across, and I will be coming across a lot of films, but I really liked the title of this movie. Like, it was really intriguing to me because I really liked how it sounded. I mean, yeah, it sounded good. So yeah, I was like, let's watch this movie, even though I'm not a comedy fan. And this movie reminds me why I'm not a comedy fan. But yeah, I gotta open my mind to different things because I know there are good comedies. So this movie is a movie about a dad and a son switch bodies because of an artifact, and they find love through that. It's actually not a bad, I mean, it's a premise that's done before like a million times, but I guess this one was one of the first ones because it was from 1988, but I guess it has been done better. But yeah, okay, I'm a resume this. I mean, be as brief as I can, not really talk a lot about it because it's not a movie I should talk a lot about. But yeah, it is a film, and this dad and his son, an 11-year-old son, they don't get along, even though they don't introduce that much of the conflict. I mean, there's just one little conflict between them, and that, I guess, they had enough, and that's the premise for it. They argue and they say they wish that one could be one and one could be the other. So they switch bodies through this artifact, and the artifact belonged to other people, and the other people wanted it. So those are the villains that want the artifact, and there's kind of like something going on there. And there are actually funny scenes. Like, I laughed at some scenes. I actually laughed hard at one, but overall it's not a great comedy film. I think there are much better comedy films out there, even though I'm not a comedy fan. But yeah, I think there are many other better comedy films out there. It's just that I really laughed at one scene. I remembered it and I laughed. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on. The kid now has to deal with the work of his father, and the father now has to deal with school, which they thought it was easy, but it wasn't as easy as they thought. So they learned that lesson, and yeah, that's kind of the movie. And through this passage, they find that they love each other because they were misunderstanding one another. Because one said his life was hard, one said the other's life was hard, and they both thought their lives were hard until they lived the other's life, and they saw that it was equally hard, so they found love through that. So when they finally switched back, there was a whole love and all that, and then they loved themselves like father and son should. And there's a couple of other things that happen, but that's basically what you need to know if you want to watch the film. And yeah, the best character for me in this film, which I didn't talk about, was the villain and the dad. Those were the two best characters of the film, and the two that you're most going to enjoy. I mean, if you're me, and that's basically the film. Yeah. So the film in my rating system gets you suckish, bruh. It's not making me want to jump off a cliff. It didn't get there because I gotta admit, it did make me laugh at some points, but it wasn't a good film at all. The acting wasn't good, and I think it could have been done better. So yeah,